Alright geeks, we're doing some great giveaways on the channel, so stay tuned to the end of the video and I'll tell you what to do and how you can win. Behold the ever elusive Spawn. Alright, so this is the Mortal Kombat Spawn. I don't believe he was a Walmart exclusive because GameStop had him listed for a while, but I think those might have been the only two places you can get him besides a couple of fan channels. Actually, I'm making that up. Now that I think about it, he was on Amazon. But his release got messed up because of Walmart. That's probably what I'm thinking of. Walmart dropped him early and he was unavailable and sold out quickly, and it's been ridiculous. Of course, people with bots bought them all up. So you can go on eBay or Mercari and see people selling them at 70, 80 bucks a pop. It was awful. So I just ended up getting him maybe about a month ago because I wasn't going to pay the jacked up price for him. I got him for a couple bucks over retail. I think he retailed for $19.99. I think I got him for like $28. So I'm happy because I know they have the re-release coming up later with the mace, which I don't know why they did that. Because people want the sword and people probably want the mace too, but they should have just made more of this one. But anyway, hopefully you got one too. We'll go ahead and crack him open and see if he was worth the wait. Alright, that's a pretty damn good portrait on the back there. And it seems like he has 22 points of articulation. Oh, I had to put my glasses on. He has 22 moving parts. I guess that's the disclaimer. Alright, so in the box he's got this Mortal Kombat backboard with the fluorescent green. And of course he comes with his McFarlane stand, but this one has Mortal Kombat stamped on it. And there's Sir Spawn in his cage. Demonic cape covered booty shot. Alright, so he comes with one lone accessory, the sword you see here. Hey, if you work at a store that sells these things, somebody let me know in the comments if you've ever seen a McFarlane toy get stolen out of the package. And what I mean by that is not just somebody steal the whole box and get out of the store with it, but was somebody able to actually open it, take the figure out, and get away with it. Because man, they're packaged so tight in there and they've got so many tight little rubber bands around them. I hate taking them out of the box. Like I gotta use a knife cutter and it's still annoying. I can't even picture somebody being able to steal that. They gotta take the whole box or take the tray out and stuff it in their pants or something. Sound off in the comments. Alright, so anyway, so the sword looks good. It's got that two-tone paint to make it look like actual metal. So the sword looks good. It's got that two-tone paint that makes it look like actual metal. I love how McFarlane does that so well. Then you've got the Spawn symbol there with the nice glowing, what is it, ectoplasm, green eyes. Pretty cool. All right, so he's looking good. He's leaning a little bit because I cocked his leg up just to see how he looked. All right, check him out, check him out, check him out. That cape is crisp. The red is bright and it has black wash on it. So it's got the shadows like it's really him coming out of the dark. First thing you'll notice when you take him out of the package is he's heavy, he's weighty, he's solid. I love that. Be careful with those spikes all over him. They're very solid, they're not soft. So if you grab them too hard, which I did, it'll actually give your finger, I don't want to say a prick, but it's just not a comfortable feeling. Alright, so he looks good, man. I see why this guy was flying off the shelves. Get a close up of his face, you see the detail there. Look at his eyes glowing that bright, bright green. The textures on the inside of the cape. It's soft and it waves. Paint job is spectacular and crisp. Nothing off that I can tell on his face. He's got the skull chains holding his cape on. If you go up a little bit, you see he's got the metal looking skull belt. Does it move? Yeah, the chains actually move up and down. The belt is attached to the front. And he's got his thigh holster. And looking down the bottom, he's got his boot spikes. And then on the leg, you see he's got his calf spikes. All right, flipping him around. Cape is soft and comes up. You see he's got the skull chain in the back, and man, look at his buttocks. Look at that, man. He's doing some squats. Lord have mercy. He's got some booty power. And the back of the legs. No problems with the paint whatsoever. All right, let's look at that throat action. All right, so the head, yeah, we've got a full 360. It's on a regular ball joint. No pivot, go up and down. It's down. Side angle, looking down. That's side angle looking up. And up from the front. Ooh, I'm loving this thing. And that's him looking straight ahead for a refresher. All right, so the arms do get up pretty high. It does have the McFarlane version of the butterfly joint. Didn't put his arms forward yet, but traditionally they don't go that far forward. They're a little bit more for going back. Do have a bicep swivel 360, double jointed elbow, but you don't get a lot of range on it if you want to bend this all the way in, because you'll see his forearm here butts up with his bicep. So if I put that out and then bend that, you can see I'll get a full 90 degrees there, but I can't get that to go in much further. Like, he can't get his hand near his face. Check the other arm. Gets in a little bit further, but not much. So double jointed elbow, but it's thwarted by his forearms. And you do have the bicep swivel on both. And with the butterfly joint, let's see how far we can get it going. This cut here stops it from going in, just like a lot of the other figures, so it's almost pointless to have the butterfly joint there. Let's see, going back. Cape is kind of in the way, but yeah, see, goes much farther back than it does forward. So pretty good there. So abdomen is on two different swivel joints. Up here, you can see he's on a rocker and also spins all the way around. You can get the full 360 around on that. But then at the waist, there's also a rocker and you can swivel in there so you can get some oblique crunch action going on. Work it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. As far as going forward, no clicks, but he does lean forward a little bit. So I straighten it back up there for you so you can see the difference. Does he lean back? Yeah, he can get some way back with the bottom joint, but the top one does not really move backwards. So is Spawn a real boy? Does he have some good wrist action? Let's see. You can spin it all the way around with the, what are those, not gauntlets, but forearm guards. I can't really see what kind of joint is in there. Hand does not really bend down. Let me check the other one, because I've been mistaken before. Okay, well, I think I see the pivot joint in there, but yeah, okay, so yeah, it can go up and down if you catch it the right way. Let me see this other one. There we go. Okay, yeah, so see that hand, I don't know if you can tell, I just bent a little bit and I can bend it back up. Yeah, so the hands do bend, but not a whole lot. So he does have double jointed knees, and it's pretty impressive how far he gets his leg up, especially with that boot there. You can almost kick his butt, and then maybe if you squeeze it, yeah, you get a little contact there. You can see on the other side, you can get a dynamic pose there, and I didn't even bend the top joint. Let me bend that and see. Yeah, pretty good articulation there. And his leg does come a little bit farther forward than a lot of the other McFarlane figures, so I do dig that. And again, be careful with those spikes. When I was just posing his leg, those spikes did poke me in my finger. What about the footsies? You can see it's on a pivot joint. I don't think it's on a rocker. Oh, this swivel, I guess that could be a swivel. Yeah, oh, it's a ball joint. It just wasn't loose. Doesn't have a lot of range on it though. And the toes do articulate. You can see the toes point straight up. And it's the same for the other foot. Can't really get my fingers in there to rock it back and forth, but you see that it moves. Ooh, this guy is savage. Savage. Get your hands on one. What do you think of this dude? Me likey. He doesn't come with that stand. That's the Golden Armor 1984 Wonder Woman stand I borrowed. But yeah, he's good, man. And oh, don't fall. But I really like him. Now, I pre-ordered the deluxe spawn that McFarlane did on Kickstarter, and I'm more excited now for that because as great as this is, I can only imagine what this custom real money deluxe figure is going to look like. Because I mean, man, I don't know, if I had this when that Kickstarter started, I may not have ordered him. All right, so let me know what you think, guys. Is he worth hunting down? Now that I have him, I should have bought him earlier. I should have been willing to pay more because he's a lot better than I thought he was going to be. All right, so sound off in the comments. Let me know what you think. Is he worth the aftermarket price? Are you going to wait to see if the price goes down? Or are you just going to get the one with the mace that's coming out later on this year? Make sure you check the links at the end of the video. We're doing some great figure giveaways. If you're into Marvel Legends, you can't lose. We're giving away 2 different packages at 1,000 subscribers. We're almost there. We're in the mid 800s. So make sure you don't miss out on that. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications so that way you know when I post videos, but you also know when I'm doing giveaways. I also do Instagram giveaways every few weeks. So check it out. Until next time, geeks, spawn out.